welcome back to a brand new episode of your favorite show on YouTube, Smarty Reacts. I want to give a big shout out to my very toxic gang, all the way on Twitter. Thank you guys for holding me down. For those of you who are not aware, here on Smarty Reacts, we dive into everything that is making headlines predominantly in Cameroon, but once in a while we touch on a little bit of foreign content. So if this is your first time here, you are welcome. Join our family by clicking on the subscribe button below and turning on post notifications so you get notified each time there is new content on this channel. Follow me on all my social media platforms at Smarty237, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, everywhere. With that being said, do not go anywhere. We have an entertaining and amazing show for you today.
I came fresher than ice. Toi-même tu know more life, mon frère.
Welcome back, guys. On this episode, we have so much to talk about, but I'm trying to break it down so that we don't waste a lot of time because it is so. The last episode, you guys showed me a lot of love. It went viral. I had a meme, I had a sticker, everything was on point. And I would like to keep it up with that same energy, but I would like to let people know that Smarty Reacts is just that, very self-explanatory. It is Smarty reacting to the things that are happening in the entertainment industry in Cameroon. There is no hate, there is no negative energy. If you do not like what I say, that's okay. But do not for 1 second think that is coming from a place of negativity. When an artist there on our celebrity, don't know this stuff for unfriend me for social media. They vex say I talk say they want go up, calm down. This is not a gossip show. Because in a gossip show now, industry go divide into 10. I get just so, but if you talk after they catch me go look and say, oh, defamation of character. No. But defamation of character, you have to prove that I'm lying. And they don't go fit prove that I'm lying. But this right here is not that type of show. I react to things that are already happening in the industry and are of public knowledge. So please, guys, please, I beg, you are toxic. If I go the vex, I will stop the YouTube. I will stop them. I will stop them and don't let me need give me a headache. So once again, none of this is coming from a place of negativity. It is just me giving my honest, brutal reaction to the things that are happening in the industry. I beg, no vex. But starting off this episode, I'll be talking about Cosi. Cosi, this is my third episode and I've been talking about Cosi from episode 1. He's doing amazing. It's his period, it's his time to shine. The album Genesis, Cosi's debut album, officially dropped everywhere in the month of March. Remember during the first episode I told you guys that he had released it before, but it was exclusive on one website and one process had to go and listen to it. But now that it's available everywhere, I had the chance to listen to it, and Genesis is a dope album. Genesis is a dope album. Like, I am so proud of the work that Cosi has put in with this album. And during the album launch, there were 3 or 4 major brands in Cameroon in attendance. That boy no play with the rollout though. He's currently in Nigeria doing his media tour, and Cosi has understood it. Chapeau à lui. And if other artists can copy the same example, I'll be really happy when I go release my stress. So a clip surfaced on the internet where Cosi was invited for this show, Hall of Fame, with Darling Lyonga, some very I'll talk about her after. So he was invited there with Nomad, the CEO of Akumba Music, Home to Renew. So both of them were there, and then they played a clip of one of these critics, Mr. J, saying that Cosi is lazy and he's comfortable and all of that stuff. So they asked Cosi that what did he think about that. Before Cosi one answer, Nomad don't open up, talk for 12 minutes. We intervene only 5 minutes. A week, that ought do me. Now my countryman, baby, disgrace me very bad in the countryside. Now countryside, because me, I really understand. He did not know how to compose himself on that interview, but I'll talk about that later. So when asked about Cosi's opinion, Cosi was like, right now there are a lot of eyes that are looking at Cameroon because of the success of Lil Bianca, for example. There are a lot of investors that are interested in what is happening in Cameroon. If people like Mr. J continue saying the things that they are saying, the negative energy is giving bad press and people will not want to invest in the country. And I was like, Cosi, hold on. Are you talking about negativity, you? Let me say like my Nigerian brothers. This you. Cameroonian artists are suffering from selective amnesia and selective outrage. Cameroonian artists decide when to forget. It's very convenient for them to forget at certain points in time. It's very convenient for them to get outraged at certain points in time. They select them. This Cosi that is talking about negative energy, you know that the Cosi can't coach Stanley and not talk say Stanley should open the dirty 32 TD laugh. Which is even worse because he was insulting Stanley over something that he had done. For a backstory, Davido was asked how many people he knows in Cameroon. He said he knows Samuel Eto'o and Stanley, and then Stanley laughed. Fast forward a few months later, Cosi goes on the live video and is insulting Stanley, that why was Stanley laughing? It was an opportunity for him to say, well, it's good that you know only me, but there are many other talented artists like Cosi, Rainis, Daphne, Blanche Bailey, Mimi, etc. Say the man, they open dirty 32 teeth, they laugh, say they laugh with you, be fool. Cosi's words, not mine. Mind you, Cosi had gone live with a Nigerian artist called Victor AD, and Naye the Cosi asked the Victor AD, not be different person. Say, for the camera, you know how many people, Victor AD talks to Papa, you see me, so I know only you. Cosi say, open his own 32 teeth and was laughing. But then was calling out Stanley for doing the same thing. So when people came at him, he said that no, be nothing as Stanley, be inside the video. Selective amnesia, he automatically forgets. None of you blame Cosi. He don't know. He don't know him that was Stanley. He just knew that he's one other random person like that. This is him years later. He's now mad that Mr. J said something negative, and the negative energy is going to taint the image of the industry. Tonton Cosi. Very typical of Cameroonian artists. But me, social media encyclopedia, Papa, very, very toxic. I have receipts for days. I mean, for days. If industry end, they need to reboot industry. I get receipts for put all team back in the place. Yo, don't play with me, baby. Don't play. Anyway, before Cosi could even say that 3.5 thing that he said for the 5 minutes that he had, actually, no, I don't talk for 10 minutes. Countryside. A lot of good work with Akumba Music and the artists that he has under his roster, but he doesn't know how to control himself. Enough about Achu Nomad. Darling Lyonga, who is the host of that show where Cosi and Achu Nomad were invited on, the title of the name of the show is Hall of Fame with Darling Lyonga. She's doing an amazing job. I don't like the girl. I'm not a very useless girl. I get useless. When I watch the last episode where we talk say Southwest put the big press over Northwest put where talk say some girl they can post some very tribalistic thing on Facebook. Now they get that Darling Lyonga that get that foolish, like very foolish girl, foolish. They overbite my belly. But she's doing an amazing job with Hall of Fame, So she went live the other day and she was really pissed off. She almost cried. I'm sorry, the girl. She almost cried because Clarice Dinge of Betatinz got her really pissed off. So there's this attitude where bloggers take your content and post on their own platform, right? It happens almost everywhere, but they give credit. They give sources. In standardized industries, people always give a source. Credits this person, credits next thing, credits this person. But you cannot take a clip of a show, Hall of Fame with Darling Lyonga, and then slap your logo and put on your own platform. That is what Clarice Dinge did. By the way, Clarice is a sweetheart, very intelligent lady, very down to earth, very peaceful lady. But for once, I agree with Darling Lyonga because you cannot do that. And Darling Lyonga did something really good by reaching out to her personally. Like, hey, Granse, I don't really like the way you do. If you know fit, tag me when you post my content. No, post you my content. Clarice talks say no, it help the girl exposure. Now for them with Darling Lyonga one day. Then I say exposure how? They don't expose me. No, thank you. No expose you me. And again, I agree with Darling Lyonga because it's not well cultured what Clarice did. And her platform is amazing. Betatinz is amazing. But as you grow as a platform, you get to a point where you plateau. She needs to re-strategize how she rolls out her content. Because if you continue getting on people's nerves, people are going to get pissed and they're going to walk away. Aside from that, recently in Boya, one girl committed suicide, say boyfriend left. There are two versions of the story. One is saying that the boyfriend left her. The other one is saying that she caught the boyfriend cheating on her. Either ways, the girl committed suicide by drinking poison. And I sat down, I thought about this, and I'm like, I don't know if it's pressure. I don't know. It's definitely pressure because now alleged scammer. So fine, mate, fine. You know, mate, this boy, mama me, not so boy the shine. Papa got. I felt look and talk to sister. If I have a follow that kind of boy, you put your heart for the because could never be me. It's not possible. See a boy the shine they follow you, crazy. You know, but it's sad that she did that. But at the same time, I feel like it's a lesson for a lot of youths, especially these girls in Boya, who now overlike excitement. Valentine's Day, boy go carry rent billboard, put a girlfriend picture for billboard for Boya. Now depression born to that no. Calm yourselves. You dey follow yellow boy with the shine with the alleged scammer. Now where you don't go broke your hatch. You know, after you don't shower you with money, your thought process is now, what will my friends say? How will we do TikTok videos together if he's no longer with me? You know, those are the kind of things that you're thinking about, and you push yourself to end your life over a boy. It does not make any fucking sense whatsoever. May her soul rest in peace, but man, y'all should learn. Y'all should learn. You're in your early 20s. There's still life. Now, me, this you can't clock 30 years. See by the shine, at the glow. You know, I think they will leave my 30s, then my 40s before I start to retire for the shower work, I work for the. You know, that's how it's supposed to be. There's a lot of beauty in life. You cannot kill yourself. Please. Please, these children. So in the spirit of depression and relationships that are breaking, after this girl committed suicide, one of our very infamous lady, Mamayo, if you have been in this Cameroon, Boya, Bamenda, for the past 5 years, you will know Mamayo. If you don't know Mamayo, you are living under a rock. You don't know Mamayo and Papa Yo, you be idiots. Go and find out who these people are. So Ruth Zera, aka Mamayo, came online and she was talking about how, you know, a lot of pressure can lead people to suicide, right? And for backstory, the name Mamayo came out because she was dating this guy and then things got sour. The guy goes ahead to leak her, not sex tapes, her nudes. Leaked her nudes on the internet. Then the boy no end for Deo. He leaked his own nude. Every time I remember this story, I feel like crying. I'm laughing to the point where I'm almost crying because, man, he not only leaked the guy nude, he leaked his own nude so that let people blame the girl for leaking his nudes as revenge. So not only did she have to deal with the fact that her nudes are out there, she had to pause her crime and defend herself against the allegations that she leaked the boy's own nudes. So inside the video, you know, the boy, the whole donkey, the nakan, so say, well, Mama, yo, this is your Homer. This is your Homer Jeep. That time in Corona. My God. So that's what happened. That's like 2019 that thing happened. You know, so 20, 21, 22, 23. Ruth Zera woke up for 2023. Talk say, when I see the thing with the concept depression, if you make I take away your life, and if you take away your life, so the one person where they for blame am now, drum roll, Vicky Fokala. So no one, absolutely no one, Vicky Fokala's name on the internet. Oof. Vicky is a handful. Everybody who knows Vicky knows that Vicky is a handful. I'll talk more about that subsequently. But what's her name? Come on and say a depression story, be my man. Because they understand. How can she be blamed for, I don't know, whatever it is that she did? Whatever it is that she did, maybe she said that you're not supposed to send nudes to this person, or maybe she said that you're supposed to end the relationship with this person. Yes, you confided in her, but then, you know, 2023, you can't call the girl name for 80. You know, be that it's okay, let's move on. You are reminding us of Mamayo's stories, or what was the point of the post? So they write for they say Vicky Fogala in bracket, tag her if you want. Don't be you chase na cloud so be mommy. Vicky Fokala, like I said, is a handful for those of you who know her, and she she was one of those who was championing, or recently started championing, the 80-20 movement promulgated in a very stupid way by CY. So she was in support of 80-20, yam go up, yam calm down. So Agbo Gilbert was invited on a live video, and then he was asked about something, and he said that, but you would have Vicky Fokala when I see her. So you remember that selective amnesia that I spoke about, right? This was a clear example. Vicky was the manager of Genesis Cinema here in Douala, Cameroon. It's a Nigerian cinema, so they opened a branch here in Cameroon, and Vicky was the manager. When Vicky was the manager there, in Agbo Gilbert's words, she did not push for there to screen Cameroonian movies, right? She was working there for 1 year. How many Cameroonian movies were screened there? The moment she gets fired and she's not working there anymore, 80-20. Selective amnesia. Y'all forget so easily. So easily. Talking about Agbo Gilbert, he is the head and the CEO of the Cameroon International Film Festival, CAMIF, which takes place every year in the month of April. And we are in the month of April. Happy April, everybody, by the way. But my head you have a hot meal. I've never attended CAMIF because I don't get close them. I don't get money for wear clothes. But now I don't be celebrity YouTuber. You know, I'm going to attend CAMIF the year. So all my fashion designer friends, them, want to dress me. I feel raw red carpet. Look at this beauty right here. Like, una call me and dress me. It's a good opportunity for people to dress me now before I blow. Hey. When I blow, una go pay me. So the Cameroon International Film Festival is a not to miss show. It's taking place between the 24th and the 29th of April 2023 in Boya, as usual. Mountain Hotel is the venue. Check out their social media for details, and if people then sorry me, give me clothes, you might see me there. You know, I would love to attend it this year. And yeah, Tila was spotted planting Irish potato. It's okay to plant Irish potato sometimes. I don't know why in Tila's case it was such a big issue. You know, this is me pretending like I don't know why. I'm not going to reignite my beef with Tila, you know. So happy planting, dear Tila. I hope you harvest a lot of baby potatoes, baby beans, you know. And yeah, may God continue with the guy just to be mommy. I hope your child is doing okay. Sending you all my love. Mwah! Brenda Biya and Dencia are still fighting. Brenda Biya reached out to Dencia to help her verify her Instagram or something of sorts, and then something went wrong along the line, and Brenda Biya started calling Dencia names and saying all sorts of things about her, and Dencia promised that she was going to file a lawsuit against Brenda Biya. Fast forward to 2023, she's finally done that. She took to her social media to post receipts of everything that she has done, follow the procedure, and the amount is close to how many billion? 60-something billion francs CFA. That's how much Dencia is asking from Brenda Biya. So, affaire à suivre. Croqueuse De Diamant is this new social media sensation. So basically, the girl has money and she's riding in expensive cars, and she just appeared not up to a month ago, maybe 1 month, 2 months ago, and she's rich, she has money, she's distributing money, and she shares money only at midnight, and you know, some kind of weird stuff, right? She was invited to Vision 4 TV channel here in Cameroon, Yaoundé. She went there, 2-hour interview. No matter, I just felt on this story. 2-hour interview, they asked that girl question upon question upon question upon question. If you watch that interview, you would have left them more confused than you went into the interview, because she could not answer where she's taking her money from. She could not answer how she makes money. She could not answer how much she has made precisely. All what we learned is that she had she left her family after having her ordinary levels at 16 years, and started living on her own, became independent, and she became a businesswoman. She was saving 1,000 every day, and the money don't turn into millions now. So when you work at the share, and when asked why she shares money only at midnight, she said that because during the day now, by the way, she's a breastfeeding mother. She just gave birth 3 months ago, and she has a man. So during the day, she's taking care of her child and maybe her man. So she only has, and then she's running her businesses, you know, so she's very busy during the day. So the only free time she has is at midnight, where she has to go out there and help people, because her theme and her motto in this life is that she wants to help the youth. When asked about why her French is so broken, she said that it's because she's an Anglophone, but her English was past my own. You know, and it got me thinking, like, you know, all man the begging money with social media. People there, even artists, on a celebrity, they beg money with Croqueuse De Diamant on social media. And me, I don't want to beg her money. I just want to know her. I just want to be her friend. So I let people run away from me that I find her enjoying Nyongo. You know that? Because it does not make any sense. People investigated and noticed the presence of some Freemasonry thingy on social media that welcomed her to their clique, and then all of a sudden she started expressing this side of her. So people are suspecting that there's a higher power involved in this whole thing, and I cannot disagree because it's weird as fuck. They also noticed that she shares only old banknotes. New notes have been in circulation for months, but they have never seen her with a single new banknote. So this money surely did for some place where they share them. It's so weird. Ben anyway, Croqueuse De Diamant, pardon, je suis un jeune garçon de Douala qui se bat aussi. Oh. J'ai fait mes vidéos sur YouTube, je suis photographe, j'ai fait d'en dessous. Donc si tu me vois quelque part, donne-moi seulement 5 millions. Donne-moi seulement 5 millions la main. Je fais rien à minuit, je fais rien. Je me balade à Douala, je fais ce qu'on appelle en anglais de Ashawer. Donc si tu me vois quelque part, donne-moi au moins 5 millions ya Mako. Kameni has also opened her own record label, Root Girl Nation. I have no words. No words. There was something that she said on Hall of Fame with Darling Lyonga, and she threw a lot of jabs at Mr. Liu, who, if you do not know, is her former boss, where she was with Gomez under Lion Productions, where both of them left, like I told you last episode, and they have been replaced with Askia. So she has opened Root Girl Nation, and she was saying that a lot of record labels in Cameroon are not ready. They don't have the money to put behind artists, but they are moving and opening record labels left and right. But if they talk so way, don't go open record. Hi. Cameroon artist, mommy, you see what I'm suffering. By the way, shout out to my mom. She watches my show every single episode. I love you. Shout out to you. See what I'm suffering, mommy. I suffer with my colleague. They distress me. If you call me Sunday, I thought I get here. They could do that. Now they put they stress me, mommy. Because I am tired. I am a tired human being. Anyway, good luck to Kameni with her Root Girl Nation initiative, and I hope it pays off. Or I hope she can now put out music that she has always wanted to put out. I want to give a big shout out to Sango Edi, who recently put out the song This Year, which is a beautiful song that he did in collaboration with Afesi Music. And for those of you who do not know, Afesi Music is Clive Terry, the person who produced my first song Don't Care back in 2016, and he and Sango Edi have worked on a song before with Chris M. This is their second joint venture together. It's a beautiful song. It's on my playlist. I play it almost every single day. I just want to say that Sango, do not stop. Keep on pushing, because look at Chris M. Look at Chris M. I'll just leave it at that. Sango is one of the most hardworking people in this industry. If you listen to the lyrics of This Year and you know him, you would understand what he's saying and what he has been through. I am rooting for him. I want to see him win. Not just because he has been one of the closest people to me at some point in my life, but just because he's really good at what he does. And I cannot wait to see him win. Second on my list is the song Oh My God, oh, you took me for heart, oh. Blanche Bailey featuring Buju, OMG, which is off her album Authentic. Beautiful song, amazing music video. Una see music video no. When I can talk say Choosy and Ajinani, they put Inji on top video, now go blame me. They will come here. In fact, they will come here and shoot music videos with Choosy here, but then when they go abroad, they go and shoot their nice music videos and promote it and pay money and pass it on TV channels. And then when they see and when I know they adjust on a work. When I talk now on the vex, that's Smarty day, so each say me woo. Hang. Third on my list is a song off Cosi's album Genesis entitled Family Problem featuring Fowls, which is also a beautiful video. When you take that video, so you take those spaghetti videos, so put them together, so you get headache, it's toxic, it overtalks, it no relates. You think that it's two different artists. You think that one is from the economic capital of Cameroon, Douala, and another one is from Fundong. Naturally, twins the way they separate them from birth. That's what you think. But when I talk, they get angry. Next on my list is Because at the end and now, so the people they feel me. Biko, 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 say, by Phil Bill featuring Stifler and Ego and Prido. Next song on my list is Spirit by Gasha. Very experimental production. The production is not top notch, but the song is beautiful. And have y'all seen the video? Ken sing. Let me tell you something. Ken sing. Me and you have known each other for 10 years. Ken I'm your fan. Everything you do in this life is okay to me. I beg, grand friend, one day so I will enter studio records on some player for you. If you saw me, if you just shoot me some normal video, make the video just normal graph. I beg. One day I would like to work with you in this life. I beg. You over no work. I beg you. Timeless by Davido. The album is out everywhere. So go stream it because David has been through a lot. We love him. We want to see him win, and we continue to pray for him and his family as they're trying to recover from their loss. With that being said, that is all I had for you guys on this episode of Smarty Reacts. Do not forget to click on the subscribe button below and turn on post notifications so you get notified each time we post new content on this channel. The yard is my home, and bitch, baby is here to stay. Like, comment, tell me about the energy on this episode. Tell me that I am dramatic. I know I am. But that's why you keep coming back, don't you? Is that not why you keep coming back? You love it, and it's okay. Continue to come back because I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you guys so much for your love and support, and I cannot wait to see you on the next episode. With that being said, have a blessed month of April. Bye bye. Bye bye.